Okay, so let's talk about the mother archetype based off of Carl Jung and his work on the archetypes and Dr. Jean Boleyn's work in her book, The Goddess in Every Woman. So the mother archetype is governed by the goddess Demeter in Greek mythology. It represents the woman who is about nurturing, giving, and sustaining life. We see this archetype quite often in popular culture. I would say that some characters that immediately come to mind are going to be like Monica Geller from Friends is definitely a mother. And we see her being overbearing and we see her being loving as well. Nia Long is a mother archetype. She's a mother archetype in her light energy. Queen Latifah is a mother archetype in her light energy. Other characters in popular culture are Mrs. Wheeler from the show Stranger Things. And then Gloria from Modern Family. Those are all mother archetype. Nurturing, she's responsive, she's protective. Ultimately, the mother archetype is going to find her value in being needed by the people around her, whether they're her children, her coworkers, her friends. Sometimes she can even mother her parents. She values connection, she values loyalty, and she finds her biggest fulfillment in giving care and giving love to other people, whether it be, baking cookies for the bake sale, something super cookie cutter like that, or being a listening ear, being someone who is your shoulder to cry on, or that rock, the person that you need when you're going through a hard time. So her ego is in being needed, and her fulfillment is caring and giving nurture to other people, or nurturing other people. So in her light integration or her light expression, she gives unbound, unconditional, emotionally attuned. She's intuitive and she's very present. She's able to nurture without losing herself. The shadow of this archetype, because as amazing as the mother archetype is, we all have the shadow. The shadow of the mother archetype is that she can be quite demanding. She can be self-sacrificing to herself and then become resentful for it. She can be overburdened by the people around her and their emotions, that she loses focus on what she has going on. Another shadow aspect is she can find her entire identity through mothering other people. So whether she has children or a dog or not, if she doesn't feel needed by the people around her at all times, the shadow side of this, if she is operating in her dark shadow expression, can be she feels worthless, she feels disconnected, and she begins to feel anxious. This is definitely like an extreme expression of the shadow. But in Gypsy Lee Rose's case, her mother was so attached to Gypsy that she kept her under this spell of her thinking that she was sick, controlled everything that she ate, everything that she did, to the point where it caused resentment. And that's something that happens quite often with Demeter women or mother women, is that in their shadow they can become so overbearing to their husbands or to their children or to the people around them because they're afraid of not being needed anymore, to the point where they begin to feel and operate as though they are a martyr for their family. My advice to this archetype: you find the fulfillment giving back. Stay present in the people around you and their lives, but make sure you don't forget about yourself. It may be helpful to cultivate another archetype or practicing another archetype, such as the lover, for instance, because the lover is very self-focused. She'll never lose sight of herself. So cultivate a little bit of the lover, maybe a little bit of the huntress as well, so that you can maintain a little bit of independence and find purpose outside of what you're constantly giving to others. Ultimately, this archetype is sacred. It is Gaia. It is Isis. It is Yemaya, beautiful expression of the oldest living archetype that we know. She's actually the first archetype ever to be discovered, Mother Earth, Gaia. And she is the first archetype that we have seen men worship. Her and the lover have both been paired together since the beginning of time. So this expression of unbound love and unconditional love is so sacred and so ancient, and it's a beautiful energy to have. It's a wonderful energy to cultivate. But you have to, just like with all the other archetypes, you have to make sure that you don't become lost to it to the point where you forget yourself in the meantime. So that is it for this first video of the mother archetype. Let me know down below if you identify with this archetype or if you know someone that does, and who your favorite mother archetype in popular culture or in fiction is.